and we'll set a scrum here at Moose Ball, just inside the 10-metre line, probably about 35 metres out.
It's our first look at a scrum today. Both packs packing rather light this year, but definitely some veterans in the front row there. I can see Mikey Bryant and even Pies up front there as well.
Kane Tamo feeds for the Moose 15 here. A little bit of ascendancy and off to Beeban. There was Shaden Marnie, was it?
Yep.
At 15 for the Moose.
Injecting himself early. A big charge there.
Tamo again, and well shut down by the Meads on defence. Tamo to Barnes, willing carrier, and they might look to spin it wide here. Beeban, Marnie, finding a bit of space in close, got the old dancing shoes on. And Travis Coogan gets rid of the man over the ball eventually. Kane Tamo, slow ball.
Dion Peterson takes it into the line. Off a nice little ball from Cesar Vosaki. Can't see who that is.
Oh, Diggers said play on there, and it's held up in the breeze from Lockie van der Pesch there, little boxy. And looks like a knock on Meads ball, and held up in the breeze, and the Moose man didn't quite get to it, so little knock on.
What a scrum. Oh no, they've got it back. Good charge there from Jared Van Rooyen. Spread wide now. Zach Darlington with the ball down the sideline, streaking away. Can he get away? Through one, through two, through three, still going, 4. Taken down there on the 22. Ooh, penalty there, Apeti Matai coming in from the side. But what a bit of play there from Zach Darlington down the sideline. Puts his team into brilliant territory. They'll go for a line out, 5 metres out. Meads looking good here. Can't see who that is to throw. Taken beautifully at the top there. Can they set them more strong enough to take it?
Good push here from the Meads 15. Well organised, not going too far, so we're going wide. Lockie van der Pesch, Diego Rangi. Not a lot of straight running going on.
Zach Darlington again, offload. Josh Cooper down the right-hand sideline.
The Meads 15 reach the edge, and back we come. Van der Pesch, inside ball. Goes to Dick. Case Muller has a look. The Kyo open side. And there's a knock on there, so...
And Travis Coogan's come up with that for the Moose team.
Good little exit there from the Moosies. Magnificent. And it will be a Meads line out. Probably about 30 metres out. Here, some good attacking play from the Meads 15 there. And they'll have another crack here. Tamaki Kopa off the top.
Van Rooyen with the charge.
Van der Pash finds Korpa, been playing in the midfield all year for Waititi, but he's back at in the loose forwards today. Nice front foot ball for the Meads 15. Korpa again, inside ball to Mike Bryant. There's a man over the ball though. Digger's bringing it back. But pretty encouraging play from the Meads 15. Some good front foot ball.
Definitely. Using the ball well through their forward pack. Just struggling a little bit to use the width of the field, but you look again, they've got another opportunity here, and let's see if they can cross the line.
So Diogo Rangi finds the sideline over there. TP on the far side flag. And Diogo Rangi been applying his trade up in Waititi this year. Has initially been over in Taupo Maris in years gone by, as Bradley Jeffries takes it off the top, and they look to maul it again, but Digger's got, wow, call might have came from TP there. Not straight, so it'll be a moose scrum.
Yep, I was about to say it was a bit of a questionable lineup, but the officials have got it right.
We're always very respectful of the officials.
110% there, Dan.
Very respectful.
As we said, our second or maybe third scrum of today's game. The last scrum, the Moose 15 took to the Meads 15, but let's see if they can set themselves solid and get the ball back here. Solid scrum, both sides.
Tamor again. A little bit of footwork there on the first receiver. And Beeban rakes off, a few metres. Looked like a knock on there to keep it in from the Meads 15, but play on.
Bradley Jeffries taking that into contact there, I think.
Pretty slow ball here, and Digger's not having it. Man not rolling away from the Moose 15.
Cesar Forsaki just getting himself on the wrong side there. Couldn't quite get out. So the Meads team look to attack again.
And Korpa off the top again, looks to maul, shows and goes, does it all, but eventually goes to ground. Van der Pash off the deck to Rangi, Cooper. And here we go, Zach Wickham-Darlington. He's a hard man to stop. He's got through 2, 3, taken down by the fourth man. And they go again here, the Meads 15.
Van Rooyen with another charge close to the line.
Yeah, Delane Bell shut down pretty smartly there. I think Digger's got the arm out for advantage of some sort. Oh, a little goosey there. Tamaki Korpa ranging wide, but he's put it down. And I think Dig will bring it back here.
Yep, the Meads lucky to have another opportunity there. Again, spilling it, but still in really, really good attacking shape here.
Now, you'd imagine they'll go for a scrum here. Trial football, nothing to lose. So, usually a bit of intent to run and play some good footy. So, yep, here we go. And we've got plenty of space to attack here. Left side, right side. What's going to happen here, Kana?
Judging by the way they've set themselves up, I think your 8's going to take it off the back here and hit that open side. Oh no, Josh Cooper signalled he wants the ball left.
Van der Pash.
It's coming left.
Here we go. Rangi.
Oh, beautiful skills.
And Wickham-Darlington will trot in fairly easily in the end. Try time. He's had a bit of a mozzer of a season, to say the least, through the club season. The big fella had a great season with the Rams last year, and well, he's come back for Bush United, and I actually refereed them in a pre-season game against Kilkeel United out in Maihihi, and he injured his hand, as you'll see today. He's got a bit of a black strapping on his hand, so he's injured his hand. Even way back then, that was back sort of late March. So he's injured it then, and he's come back. I think he's done it again, or niggled it.
He broke it early and then has still been trying to wean his way back from it.
Yeah.
I think he may have come back for a couple of games towards the end of Bush's season, but it's good to see him back out there today.
Yeah, it's a good chance for him to clear the rust off. Clearly, he hasn't got much. He's been right into it from the go here today. So playing well. There's Rangi as the extras. Drapes on the tee today in the old gummies.
7 points in there to nil. The Meads 15 leads the Moose 15. About 15 or so gone so far, if not a bit more. Retiring Beeben again to start us off.
Van der Pesch, Jeffries, little shuffle ball. And they've pinched it.
Beautiful work there from Taumarunui Beeben. Speaking from experience from districts, he's one hard man to get off the ball once he's locked it up. Tighter than a pickle jar.
Ooh. Best chance of the game to score here for the Mooses. And Barnesy ready to throw his dart there. Must be about 5 metres out, folks. Good opportunity. Kane Tamo looked like he was ushering a few of his forward runners in, and here's Travis Coogan with the early carry. Oh, messy ball. Messy ball. I think Case Moller was rolling all over it there for the Meads. And we'll go again. All right, we'll have a scrum.
He just unlucky there, Casey's. He got over the ball well, just couldn't quite hold on to his feet and ended up putting himself in a bit of a wobbly position. But the Moose team with their best look at scoring here off a scrum, about 10 off from the line. Let's see if Kane Tamo can set this real dangerous backline alight. Show and go. Sisa Vosaki in by himself. Beautiful little run off the back. Picked him up. He saw it was in front of him.
Well, haven't had much opportunities, the Moose 15, but they've made the most of that. And that's what you want, mate. When you get your chances, you want to take them. So good little opportunity there, and they've nailed it.
Definitely. First chance, executed it well. So let's see if Taumarunui Beeben can add the extras. A beautiful nudge there from Taumarunui Beeben, adds the extras, brings it back to 7 each.
Nice and whitey.
Little knock on there for Bradley Jeffries. Unlucky. Off the restart. And we will have a Moose scrum up 35 metres out from the try line, just inside the 10 metre.
Scrums have been fairly evenly matched so far. Another solid set from both sides.
Nicely there, it's Beeben.
Shaden Marnie down the side. Apete Matai. Tries to have a dance, but he's wrapped up well.
Tamo pushes out to first receiver, takes it into a little bit of contact there. And Marnie.
Good hit from Mikey Bryant.
Shaping back left, Sisa Volsaki. Struggling to break the advantage line here. Meads have got things under control on defence.
Powerful charge from Nick Barnes.
There's nothing doing, so Beeben finds a bit of space in behind, but a little bit too much space, Cunner.
He's overcooked that one, which is now given a beautiful opportunity for attacking here for the Meads 15. Sammy Robinson to throw. Let's see how he goes here.
Plenty of jumping options here, and they're going to find Korpa in the middle. It's not a great throw though. And Moose will get the scrum here.
Yeah, right. Plenty of jumping options there for the Mead side. Very lean.
So, folks, as we walk our way towards the Rams' first game of the Heartland Championship for 2023, August 12th, versus West Coast in Greymouth. There's a couple of things going on between now and then. We've got the Rams' first pre-season game next week in Te Kuiti versus Taranaki Māori, as Tamo goes looking here. A little
Dominant
bit of ground,
scrum.
a little bit of ground, and Digger's got the arm out. And he finds space, trying to link up with his winger there.
Good little run from a Pete Matai. He's got a support there with him. Beeben plays half. Tamo. Volsaki with a big charge.
Front football here for the Moose as they shade down the blind side.
Ball from Dion Peterson to Yahweh. Can't see who that is. There's Nick Barnes with another charge.
Yeah, he's hungry. He's hungry for the maroon jersey, Barnesy.
Little ball out the back from Batesy. Oh, nice little ball from Tyrone Parko back into Batesy. Dion Peterson with the charge. Tamo, Beeben. Volsaki again. He's creating havoc in the midfield there, Cesar. Marnie. Apete Matai.
It's a great retention here for the Moose 15. A lot of pressure coming on here. Meads defence hanging in there, but they're making ground, the Moose 15.
Coogan with the ball. Oh, is he wrapped up? No, they've got it back. Oh, beautiful little ball there from Tyrone Beeben. Over the line, Apete Matai.
Well-deserved try there and well worked, very patient. Held on to the ball well, and well-deserved, well worked. Everything done, and the Moose are really working into their, getting into their work here, kinda.
They're finding their feet, definitely as a team. And a lot of what I can see is coming from King Tama at half, leading and barking his orders. Left, right, switching into first five with Beeben going into half. it's starting to run real well for the Moose side.
Yeah, he's switching out of half and first receiver quite a bit, which is interesting.
We'll look over at Tyrone Beeben for a second shot at the sticks to see if he can add the extras. No, he's pushed that one wide.
He's going well, Beeben. And he's always been handy, you know, like for Districts A. He's obviously that's your team, mate. But he's always been handy footballer. He's a big, solid boy. So you know, at 10 he can carry, he can kick well, pass, distribute. He's handy, and he's shown it today.
He's definitely a key man for us in our backline at Districts, whether he plays at 10 or 12.
Van der Pash comes blind, finds that Wickham Darlington. Good with ball in hand, but he tries to kick there. Not sure what Digger's called there. Have you got that? Not releasing?
By the looks, he's got Caesar for a tackle. I'm guessing in the air by the look of that hand gesture there, Dan.
Okay. Oh, Delane Bell. He hasn't quite found touch there. And pretty agricultural kick, but it goes out past 10 metre line here. What's he going to do?
Oh, what a run.
Oh. Van der Pash, Rangi.
Good charge from Sam Robinson.
Van der Pash again. Ooh, good tackle from the Meads, from the Moose defence. Oh, Delane Bow, off he goes. He's got the speed and the step to light it up. Delane Bell hadn't seen it a lot for Bush this year, but he's broken them open here.
He's put his team in beautiful position, spot on the field.
Oh, little ball, it's got to go.
Couldn't get it away.
He must be close there. Van der Pash, Rangi. Oh, there's opportunities. And the Meads 15, they've taken them. Not sure who that guy is. I think it might be Aifeta Purcell from Kilkeel United, the fullback. I think.
I'm not too sure, to be honest with you, Dan.
Yeah, I think.
But it's definitely a strong run. But that try came off the back of a beautiful break from Delane Bell.
Yeah, Belly opened them up just enough, and then some good, strong, straight carrying from Tamaki Kupa was enough, and they found a way. Pretty even, nice open running game, can't it? It's been pretty enjoyable.
Oh, definitely. Good bit of running footy, and what better to do on a beautiful day like this?
How good.
As we look at Diego Rangi looking for another shot at the sticks.
So yeah, as I was saying before, folks, pre-season first up next week for the Rams is Taranaki Māori as Rangi comes in, and he looks to have got that, fallen short.
Beautifully straight.
12 all, and then the following week, I understand it's technically an away game for the Rams, but they will be playing a second pre-season game in Otarahanga the following week against the New Zealand Harlequins, obviously based out of Hamilton/Waikato.
Good take from Jade Barlow.
Oh, Kupa just looks so much more at home in those loose forwards. He's playing with real vigour, and I think Rangi has overkicked overcooked that. Gorpa looking really at home in the loose forwards. Some real good strong carries, looks a lot really energetic. He's been playing a lot of his footy, as I said earlier, in the midfield for Waitangi. Previously played for Otarahanga Sports in the Waikato club competition in years gone by, but he's come back home this year to Waitangi. So he's having a good trial so far as the Moose take it off the top. Tamo, Tamani.
That's Cyrus Harlan at the wing there. Good little run from the young fella.
District's man.
A few subs have been made here for the Moose team. Can't quite tell you who.
And then following that second pre-season game, she's all on for young and old, with the Rams playing the opening game against West Coast and Greymouth. So, lots to look forward to. Plenty going on in the next couple of weeks as the Rams prepare. A lot of provincial teams have named their squads and are in preparation. And head coach Craig Jeffries and his team will look to name a wider Ram squad early next week. We're hoping Monday, but we will confirm that later on social media as the Moose 15 take it to the line. Tamo, quick ball, and Vosaki's full of running today. And he's lost it there. Delane Bell has got it away as Marnie tracks back. Is that Marnie?
Yeah, that one's Marnie.
Yep.
And that sun is making it hard to tell who's who.
Nice tackle there from Van der Pash. Desperate tackle there from the Kyo halfback. And there's a bit of space here for the
Good
Moose
run
15.
from Dion Peterson.
Oh, bit of an average pass there as Connor Dobbin looks to tidy that up. Oh, nice strength, nice power. Wickham Darlington, he's always keen for one.
Peterson again. Tamo wants it midfield.
Oh, nice ball, but doesn't go to hand there.
Good pickup from Cyrus Harlan though. Ball still there for the Moose 15. Going a little bit lateral at the moment. Batesy with her own.
Josh White on at halfback for the Moose 15. And
He's a dangerous man.
here
Jose
is-
Vata Male Mole.
Peterson again.
Finding some work at the moment, Peterson. Oh, and Nathan Bates again. Another big charge. Met a wall that time.
Oh, Case Miller's got in the wrong spot there, and Josh White has thrown one directly into his ear. And they'll look to kick to touch here. Little breeze, I think, behind the Moose 15. So they'll be able to pick up some much needed meters here. Well, wonky old kick into the container. About 30 minutes in here, folks. Score really doesn't matter today. We are just looking for some outstanding individuals to put their hands up for our representative King Country Rams team this year. As Josh White finds Travis Coogan. And might be called a maul there by Digger. Not sure.
Good bit of play there.
Moose 15 finds some space down the edge here. Pretty willing ball runners, but Peterson spilled that. And there's a bit of space here. And Oh, Van der Pesch saw it was on, but Diogo Rangi's opted to find his man to clear. Hasn't found touch, and Moose 15 will resume their attack just inside their attacking half.
Travis Coogan again. Getting busy in there.
Space here, punching hard.
Ooh, questionable pass there from Yahweh Janky. Tamo, Male Muli, Connor Dobbin, Marnie on the outside.
Ooh.
Oh, was he taken out there from Darlington? What do you reckon there, Dan?
Oh no, Jamie Bell saw that and he has chosen to ignore it. And Wickham Darlington has set off. Oh no. Wow. I'm afraid to say, my friend, we should have probably seen a red card there had it been a club rugby game.
Oh, most definitely, Dan. Zach doesn't seem to like Digger's call there, but it's a not releasing penalty to the Moose team.
Ooh. Good clearance here from Josh White. Had a pretty good season for Taumarunui this year. Division 1 champions. First silverware in the trophy cabinet for the young club. And they've always had a good young team, Taumarunui, but they've stamped their mark this year with winning the Division 1. There's Coogan, takes it to the line, little shuffle ball.
Bit of a hospital ball there from Coogan.
Pretty much. Oh, has to be.
Beautiful steal.
Digger's got the hand out, and there's space out to the left here. Rangi to Brian. Oh, he's going to have a run here. Mikey Brian, he's on home turf. Oh, unlucky.
It's a good run from Mikey, though. But now Moose look to go back the other way. Oh, stolen again. Stolen by the big fella.
Oh, Namira Kopa is on. Wickham Darlington. And, oh, he's made some good meters today. The big fella.
Oh, he's taken from Dion Peterson.
Oh, good shot there from Nick Barnes. He's given a little bit extra on the grass here. And Rangi looking for space, and good little nut there.
We'll come back for the penalty for an offside against 5. Well, I think it's Travis Coogan. Yes, it is. It's always a good day when you see a prop get into space like that.
Oh, goodness me.
Good effort from Mikey Bryant.
I was getting goosebumps. Magnificent. It's the same sort of goosebumps I got when I saw you taking a conversion earlier in the year, my friend.
Oh, it's just one of those things where if they throw you the tee, you chuck your hand up, say, all right, I got your cap, and give it your best shot. By Sam Robinson to throw. Oh, he's overcooked that one.
Oh, Forsaki goes the big don't argue, and then he's run over top of Lockie Van der Pesch. Oh, not the greatest ball there. Digger's called it back.
Getting a little bit scrappy here towards the end of the first half. It'll be a scrum to the Meads 15. About 26 out from the line. I wouldn't be surprised if you see them come left to Delane. I think with him, Zach outside him could be deadly on this left-hand flank.
Yeah, Bell with the old sharp stepping, and Wickham Darlington. He's got a range of skills, including being a massive human being, hard man to stop. Bell takes it to the line, beats the first man, little kick him behind, he's having a go here.
And he's got it.
He's got it. Outstanding individual try there from the former Waititi, now Bush United man.
A beautiful bit of skills. Chip and chase. Never look back. Lovely little bounce. And he puts his team up in this game against the Moose 15. Not the exact way I thought that move was going to plan out, but well done, Delane.
He shook the old foot free and he was off. And like you say, a little kick in behind. Those things can often be pretty 50-50 sort of moves, but he had the gas to get him behind and get there. So.
And the man he ignored is the one lining up the shot at the sticks. Let's see if Zach can put this one through.
You'll have a good view of it here, folks. Just parked up on a truck here, courtesy of the magnificent Temple Productions. Lockie on the cameras today, folks, and he's been right in the thick of it through club season and now changing tact into rep season. The man can't keep away.
Right. Just put it a little bit to the right there, Zach, but not a terrible first attempt off the tee. I guarantee you'll see him again have another shot today.
No doubt. 17-12 here, folks, at Cherry Grove. Magnificent afternoon under glorious Taumarunui blue sky. Kana was saying before, it is always like this here. I highly doubt it, but we are enjoying being here today as we just see the worst kick restart I've ever seen, apart from North Otago versus Mid Canterbury when it went 20 metres backwards in the wind.
That was a doozy of a kick, that one.
Unfortunately for the Moose 15, they have the wind behind them today, so there's no such excuse. And the Meads 15 will look to get down to business here. As I mentioned before, Ngā Kopa is on, brother of Tamaki. Looks like he's in the second row there. Another boy's come down from Odo to join Waititi. And he's putting his hand up today. Well, he's just got on to have a crack. Been out for most of the season with a stuffed hand. He injured it early against Topol Sports as Meads 15 worked their way down the right edge. And TP got the flag up. Yeah, so Ngā hasn't had a whole lot of footy this year.
I saw what they were going for there. Just didn't quite get the ball to hand, but it was looking promising. But I think it is Nick Barnes again. No, is that Keanu? Yeah, I think that's Keanu with the throw.
Nice throw as well.
Beautiful.
Nice ball off the top from Yahweh Yankee. Little knock on in the midfield. Well, we mustn't be far off from half time, folks. 2:30 kickoff, so can't be far off from a little break here. Enough time for you to go and grab a bit of raro or some tea or a coffee. I won't ask what you would get, Kana. We're all above board here today. We get a water out of the tap, some nice tap water. And then we'll be back for a second half here, but Moose Scrum trying very hard. And they've got it back here, Josh White, and we work it to the left here.
Tyrone Paiko with the run. Massive scrum from the Moose pack. Wasaki again.
Forwards very flat here. But they're into their work. Advantage line again. Tamo having a look. Oh, the old boot's been spat out at the ruck and Kopa sets off. Oh, a little kick down the edge. Case Mueller's after it. Oh, knock on. That'll be half, folks, here at Cherry Grove, King Country Rugby Trials Day. Meads v Moose. Awesome day for footy here, folks. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. We'll be back very shortly after some glorious ads. We'll catch you very shortly. Just about ready to get underway here, folks, at Cherry Grove, Taumarunui, for the second half of the Meads Moose trial. Here were just wondering who this Meads prop is that's just come on. I think, my friend, it is Ryan Joyce from Waititi. Good to see.
He's a big lad, isn't he?
Good to see Rhino getting the crack today. Just brought up 100 games for Waititi a couple of weeks ago.
A few changes being made for both teams. Again, we apologise. We can't quite get those names out as we're not too sure who's actually turned up for some of the team. But that's all good. It'll be... I think it's Joshy to kick it off, is it?
Yep. Josh White to get us back underway here at Cherry Grove. Digger's just sorting his stopwatch out. And off we go. Kopa to Talamole, I think that is. Oh, they don't want to touch him. Oh, looks like a blade of grass got him there. Here's Nathaniel Smith is on. District's halfback, /10. AKA Squirt. Morley again.
He loves the physicality, that fella. Big, powerful runner of the pill.
Here's Joycey.
Met by a solid wall of defence there from his opposite.
Jeffries.
Not a lot to Bradley Jeffries, but he's as tough as they come. Oh, Julian Gilding, good charge. Good contact, though, from his Eels teammate.
Smith, Rangi to Joyce. Rangi again. Kopa. Short ball to Morley. He's had an impact early on in the second half. Rangi to Cooper. And little knock on there.
A good defensive read there from Yahweh Janky, causing the spill and the mistake, relieving the pressure on the Moose team. Big impact coming on straight after the half-time there, though, for the Meads side there, Dan.
Yeah, yep. Couple of key men coming on. So I mentioned, I think it is Talamole. Apologies, folks, if I'm getting a few of these names wrong. We do pretty well. We do pretty well, mate, but we're not perfect yet.
No, definitely not.
Especially when we don't get team sheets with numbers on them, but that's the nature of a trial. We have a pretty good idea of who's who, so apologies, folks, if we don't get it all right today. But yeah, Talamole and Ryan Joyce, some big ball carries early in the second half as they stretch the legs, but Moose with the scrum here, and they find Malemole early on. Good carry from the big fella. He's transferred from districts to sports this year. Looking to put his hand up again for the Rams after missing last year.
Decent nudge there from Josh White, but he's kicked it to the danger man, Zach Darlington.
Oh, Wickham Darlington, he's done a little out and out there on Paco. Oh, he's ripping them to pieces here. It's like he's never been away. Delane Bell, little chip. Reese Ellery, he's lining up. And Reese Lightning's in.
Beautiful bit of individual brilliance there from Zach Darlington. Saw the gap, hit it with speed, got the offload away to the lane, and a beautiful little kick for Reese to get onto. Who better to have chasing the ball than Reese? Fiery little fella from Waitomo.
Wow, you see, Bradley Jeffries doesn't have much time. Look at this fella. He is not got much to him, can't it?
He probably weighs as much as my leg there, Dan.
Yeah, but I tell you what, he can go, and he's proven that time and time again for Waitomo. Got the call up pretty late in the week for the Meads 15. And he's bagged a little meat pie there, and but like you say, Wickham Darlington tearing defences to shreds today. He's putting his hand up and more, and after a pretty stink club season for him due to injury, he's shown his intent here today as Rangi comes in. He's not going to bring it round. But good little try, good little kick as well from Delane Bell in the mix there. And Meads 15 starting to not run away with it, but yeah, they've got a little advantage here, 22-12 early in the second half. Josh White to get us underway. And she's not going to go 10 metres. In fact, she's not going to go 3 metres in the end. Halfway scrum here. Meads 15 have opted for, and attacking options left and right. Delane Bell is licking his lips. Reese Ellery wants a second, and Wickham Darlington, well, don't ask him what he wants. I think we're well aware of what the big fella wants today, and that is to run with the football and play some outstanding rugby union. Oh,
beautifully done there from Nathaniel Smith.
Bell shaping, little wraparound from Squirt there. Good intent there, but a little bit messy with the wraparound from Nathaniel Smith. So yeah, King Country Rugby, we are all hands on deck at the moment, preparing for rep season, not just for the Rams, but for the Trailblazers, who had a bit of a run around this afternoon out here. They'll be putting their feet up and having a good feed and a drink in the club rooms at the moment. We've also got the Big Horns who will be selected, you'd imagine, sometime next week. Our development team, development men's. Josh White, they go out the back. The Moose 15. Wickham Dale, no.
That's Marnie taking that to ground.
Yeah, Purcell's looked after Marnie pretty well there.
Another run for Peterson. Ball's back there, ball's back there. No, it's not. Not releasing.
Daniel Smith sets off, little tap. Not a lot of kicking to touch today. Some pretty good attacking intent. So they work the left edge again here, the Meads, but Digger's going to bring it back. A pretty good trial actually, some pretty good play considering the boys have only had one run around together on Thursday night. Some pretty good shape, some pretty good intent and skills on display.
Definitely, Dan. There's a lot of boys putting their hands up for the Rams squad, that's for sure. Gilding the throw.
And nice take there on the Meads 15. Bit of a scrappy sort of a maul here, but they are slightly moving forward. I think a man's broken off there, and a little knock on. Unfortunate for the men in green, but good for Moose. Yeah, so yeah, King Country Rugby, as I said, we are under the pump at the moment, organising our rep season. Rugby manager Josh Standen has got all the schedules, I think, pretty under control and organised. But we've got the Rams, the Big Horns, the Trailblazers all in the pocket, and we'll have our age group teams trialling and selected in the next 3 or 4 weeks as the Moose look to get out of their red zone here. Call for exit, but there's no exit yet. Josh White in the pocket. And the young fella. Oof. Diggers brought it back. Might have been offside.
Not quite sure there, Dan. I haven't. Yep, it definitely is offside. I see the hand signal now. Think against number 4. Anyway, Josh White's going to look to put his team a little bit further up the field.
A couple of key men out today. As we mentioned earlier on, Caleb Foote. Footy's been carrying a bit of an injury right the way through most of the season, so he's still getting himself sorted. As Digger Barm rules knock on by Meads, Moose Scrum. Yeah, footy obviously made New Zealand Heartland team last year off the back of an outstanding Heartland Championship for the Rams in their centenary year. Also, Zane Tipping out with injury this week. Now, I saw a comment online which was very insightful from AKA Joe Perawiti, the Hammer, saying that Zane Tipping always seems to be injured during the trial games. So, I don't know how much truth is in that or how much we want to read into that, but we'll take it as it is, and Zane's just having a bit of time to recover, but a good man to have in the number 9 jersey in the coming weeks. Charlie Henare as well. Not sure what's wrong with Charlie, and Reeve Sadlerley obviously picking something up last week, perhaps, in the Division 1 final. So there's a couple other boys as well around the fringes. Little niggles here and there. Is the Moose hoof it upfield. Who wants this?
The hoof.
Josh Cooper sets off. Good run from
done.
Cooper. Oh, squirt. Unlucky Nathaniel Smith. Oh, early little throw in here. Josh White shows and goes, and he sets off. A little bit of support, but he's largely on his own there. Still got the ball here, Moose. Oh, Green on the ball, but he's lost it. Josh White again. Good carry. Great carry.
Good run from Abo Duwai, heading into the 22.
And what can they do here, Moose? Oh, nice straight run there. Mali Mole takes 2 men. Josh White calling for the ball. Nothing doing here down the left edge, and they reset again. The Moose 15. Looks like Ben Popplewell there.
Short ball to Nathan Bates, and they've lost it.
Oh, Rhino sets
from
off. Bradley Jeffries in support. Quick ball, they'll be looking for quick ball here. Plenty of space, and Squirt puts a bit of an agricultural kick, but it's a beauty in behind. And he'll find touch.
Good heads up play there from Nathaniel Smith. Saw nobody at home. Put it on the foot, and he's found touch. 15 in. It's the Moose side of the field. Good bit of play there though from the Moose team on attack. It's not quite able to make it stick at the end, but it will be Keanu Paiko to throw as a sub has been made, I think. So Pete Matai is leaving the field, and by the looks of it, switching teams. Who's come into half for him there, Dan? Can't quite see who that is. Is it Hopper?
Oh, sheesh, I'm not sure, mate. Average commentary. Very average commentary.
Yeah, it's a bit hard when you don't get a team list, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, mate. Throw not straight there from Keanu, so it'll be a Meads scrum. 17 in to the Moose end of the field.
Outstanding description of what's going on here, Kana. Always love coming down to Taumarunui and having some chat with you. It's a great time here today as we prepare for Ram season.
What a scrum!
Moose have got them today. They're getting a bit of ascendancy at scrum time.
But no, it's awesome to be back online with you guys today, Dan, and it's always awesome to have you guys back here in Taumarunui. Especially on a day like this, which is very, very rare. Oh, beautiful kick. Now let's see if Pico can get this one right for the Meads Moose team. Slowly making their way in for this line out here, Moose. Straight into Dion Peterson. Pico short ball. White again, inside ball, not quite making the hands of Dion Peterson, spills it.
Oh, Molly climbs up there, and Green's pretty excited. Delane Bell, bit of space here. Oh, filthy tactics on the deck from Moose and Delane Bell. What's he going to do here? Oh, he's gone the open side. Oh, great hands. Shade Marnie, he sets off.
You talk about electric, you watch that guy go, man. Travis Coogan with another charge. Advantage, though, to the Moose side. Penalty there. It's for a high tackle by the looks of that. Good, exciting running football, though, there, Dan. Let's just see how far Josh can put this into the corner.
Very exciting.
Not bad at all. Say about 10 to 12 out from the line there. The Moose team have the attacking line out. Let's see if they can execute and cross that line to make this gap a little bit smaller. Pico to throw. It's there. Show and go from the halfback. But again, they've spilt it. No advantage, penalty from the line out. Yeah, what's that for? No, not a penalty. I think it's a knock-on advantage. It is slight knock-on the off the top of the line out from the Meads team. Scrum to Moose, who have had the upper hand at scrum time.
Yep, they've gone off the ball a little bit on attack. Not too much, I mean, you know, but one area that they are getting a bit of traction is at scrum time, like you say, Kana. So here we go again. What can the Moose do here?
Another big scrum. Questionable pass there, though. Pico skips to Abo Duwai. He's given it wide.
Oh, nice
what
little
a ball.
wrap. Mali Morley, take your pick.
I'm not sure who gave that last ball, but what a beautiful little pass on the wraparound for Josefata Malimoli.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that fella is either. I have a feeling I've seen him play for Taupo Maris, so forgive me, folks, if I've got that horrendously wrong. But he did everything right, straightened his line up, got around the outside, straighten his line up, and nice little wraparound from Malimole to finish. Just after I've said that they're not having the best attacking day.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Commentator's curse right there. They did the exact opposite. But both teams at the moment are playing with a bit of vigour and playing quite well. I feel they're trying a little bit too hard to push that extra pass.
Yeah.
Just need to settle a little bit more with the ball and then let it flow. And the points, or like you say, the spaces will open. Nudge from Josh White.
Josh White doesn't have the legs.
Not quite.
So 22-17, the score remains the Meads lead. And yeah, I mean, going back on that attacking comment with the Moose 15, look, it's not like that. They haven't been bad.
No.
I just think that Meads 15 have been better. But they've just shown, you know, they can do the job just as well with a bit of space.
Definitely. Both teams have very strong backlines. As what was shown just then from the Moose team.
Oh, what's going on there? Oh, no. Taumarunui, I think it was his head. A shocker.
I see a few of the Moose boys a sigh of relief there that he wasn't able to charge up and have fly at them. Because that could have been dangerous. Ooh.
This ball off the top here, Josh White, but Digger's got them for
Not straight.
not straight throat. Some comments coming through, folks. Most of them coming through in support of the great man Reese Ellery, aka Reese Lightning. One of the greatest men to have pulled on the green and black jersey of Waitomo. He certainly knows how to find the try line.
Definitely. And I think that's a Pete Matai back out here on the wing has given him an acre of space on the outside here.
Oof. Wow, Squirt's found his man there. Not sure if that's Raven Brown or I think it is.
Yeah, I think that is. But a beautiful tackle on him out there, though.
He does his fair share of running around people, Baven Brown Jr., but he also does his fair share of running through people, as he tried to do there. Oh, nice little straight in there from
Abo Duwai.
Apple Dwight. Peterson been pretty willing with his ball carrying today. Oh, a little goosey.
Oh, Abo's on it. He couldn't quite pick it up.
There we go. What can Delane Bell do? Gets rid of the first man. Oh, shapes the kick and then he's put the hammer down, but he's made 1 metre of ground. But he's got rid of someone.
I think that's Pico there. Get out of my way.
Nathaniel Smith asking the question and Digger obliges there. Blue man stuck in the rut. Oh, she's been played in pretty good spirits today. The old trial. Well, we've seen our fair share of yellow and red cards this year.
Ooh, have we ever?
In the KC club competition, but none today. It's a questionable one that could have happened earlier on, but we won't say any more about that. The boys are just trying to...
We'll put that in the past, eh, Dan?
Yeah, I think the boys are just trying to tuck that away and so they don't have to do any paperwork on Monday. As Nathaniel Smith finds Rangi, and here he is again. This fella is not going to pass. But Malimole shuts Wickham Darlington down fairly well there.
Yeah, good hit there from big Joseph Malimole. He knew what a threat Zach would be, so he took him out early.
Good little match up there, similar sized human beings. And Malimole shuts him down well.
I swear, Dan, with the size of a lot of these backs, they could easily be sliding in that back row. They are big lads.
Yeah, they look look small on the TV, but when you stand next to them, you quickly feel like the small one. Well, I certainly do. Feel like the small one. You might be able to hold your ground there, Cunner.
Maybe just a little bit more than you, but no, not that much. These fellas are a mile ahead of me.
Mali Moli, what's the big fella going to do? He'll do what he does best. Yep. Josh White.
Nathan Bates again. Been busy out there today, Batesy.
Oh, nice
big
direct.
charge.
Josh White again. Ryan Joyce, little knockdown there, but Blues still have it. Double Duwai again. Oh, Travis Coogan caught with it there, but gets the little offload. Oh, Bradley Jeffries, little backdoor option. Nathaniel Smith, he's been kicking well in behind the line today, and he's found more space. Has he found the line? No, he hasn't, but he has found made an awful amount of ground there. Well done to Squirt. He's playing pretty well, the Savo.
He's much like Tamo there, Dan. They're very, very clever, very loud, and very, very good at directing around the paddock. So it's nice to see him back out there in a trial game for the Rams this year.
Yeah, he hasn't featured the last couple of years in the Mighty Maroon, but, oh, flip, you never know.
Good contact there. Jeffries with a little pop ball.
Oh, Cooper, he's back on and he's making an instant impact. Space out right here for the Meads. Oh, Blues pinched it though.
Yahweh Janky with a still inside ball to Travis Coogan, to Nathan Bates. Oh, it's popped up again for Yahweh. Been relatively quiet today for Yahweh.
Speaking of space, look at this, Kana. Oh, not a lot going on here for the Meads. Oh, Mali Moli. Oh, they've... Oof.
All the space in the world there for Moose. It couldn't quite grab it there, Marley. Squanders a very good opportunity for the Moose team.
Well, we've got the sun right in the old face today, folks, so sorry if the pictures are looking a wee bit shadowy, but I tell you what, it's a whole lot better than being on the other side. We have to look through actual poles and tent pegs for the game. So hopefully you're enjoying the coverage here. She's not easy live streaming out in the rural sticks in King Country. Oh no, goodness me. It's a fine for Kana, sorry folks.
Yep, my bad. There's a bit of fan mail, I think, coming in for the both of us there, Dan.
I should hope so. Should start our own little page, shouldn't we?
Oh, I've never seen anybody do better than us two winging it. Winging a footy match, especially in the sun.
Yeah, I think... Who's the other boys down here? Is it Wingy and Vaughan? I think they might disagree with that. Oh, we start again. Yeah, she's not easy bringing you live coverage from these rural areas, but Lockie does a magnificent job for Temple Productions and for King Country Rugby. We've been going since the start of April and we're signed up till the end of September at least, hopefully October, and maybe even a little bit down the back end of the year. But yeah, we just see this live stream as such an awesome way that we can connect our rugby community into what's happening out on the grass. We can't always, we as rugby lovers, we can't always get to every game. Life's pretty busy, eh? So hopefully you're enjoying the coverage here, folks. We're just having a little bit of swap in, swap out.
Yeah, Barnsley's coming to prop.
I just seen a comment coming through, someone saying up the wires. What What a great game. Did you watch that last night, Kana?
Oh, I most certainly did, Dan. It was a nail-biter in the end.
Up the wires, all right.
Up the wires.
Corey Sargent, I hope if you're in Australia that you've caught a few Warriors games this year, my friend. As we get back underway here, Rangi, little show and go, chipping behind. Who's got it? Oh, lots happening there. Digger's got the knock on for them against the Meads. Yeah, up the wires.
Sheesh. Up the wires. Sean Johnson coming in clutch.
Life just seems a whole lot better when the Warriors are doing well.
Definitely. This year the Warriors boys have just picked it up. I mean, last night they were lucky, but a win is a win. Scrappy as it was at the end, a win is a win. And they're sitting pretty in at third at the moment, which has been a very, very almost scarce spot for us to be up.
Yes.
Up in for a long time.
You know, COVID set us back. No home games for a long time. And, well, it's special to be back at Mount Smart and to see the boys just the way they're playing. It's like winding the clock back 10, 15 years under Ivan Cleary. Yeah, really impressive. Sorry about the rugby league chat, folks, but it really was well, the Warriors just going great, so up the wires. Back here in Cherry Grove. Moose looking to exit here.
Another strong scrum from the Moose side. Ooh. Long ball, but hasn't found anybody. I see what he is going for, but the execution's still not quite there.
Kind of question, mate. Who's sort of getting to the back end of the game here? Who's really stood out for you today with both teams? Who are a couple of your standouts who have put their hand up?
It's hard. There's a lot who have stood out or who are putting their hand up to be looked at for Rands, but I think a big person who put their hand up in that first half was Kane Tamo. They definitely led that Moose pack around the field extremely well. And then I'm guessing, well, not guessing, from the Mead side, it's hard to pick because a lot of them are putting their hand up, but I think none more so than Delane Bell.
Oh.
As I say that, Diego has lost the ball forward. It'll be a scrum to Moose on the 22.
Yeah, I've really liked the look of a couple of touches from Delane today. He's shown a wee bit. He probably hasn't even shown fully what he can do, but he has had little opportunities. Of course, Wickham Darlington as well. We've spoken lots about him, especially in the first half. He might be a bit puffed now. Ball not coming his way. Who else? Very impressed with Tamaki Kopa moving back into his loose forward positions. He's played a lot for Otarahanga over the last wee while. Now at Wairati in the midfield. Yeah, those are the guys who really impressed me from the Meads. As Moose look to exit here. Looks like they're going to have a run here. Mali Mole, little drawing pass. Doesn't quite get rid of Baven Brown there. And he goes again.
But he was held.
Yeah. Just thinking of the Moose. I think like you've made comments on Cesar Vasaki earlier on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's been some real traction engines out there. Travis Coogan comes to mind. Nick Barnes hasn't gone too bad.
Nathan Bates been in everything. Dion Peterson been in everything.
Yep. All those boys, you know, hard workers. Nothing flashy, but they're just doing their core roles pretty well. A lot of ball carrying.
Just the nitty gritty.
Yeah. So. That's been good. Bradley Jeffries takes the ball at the back, and the Meads 15 will look to rumble it up here. Rumble it up. Not going too far, but they are making a little bit of ground.
Travis Coogan's come right through the middle of that, and he's on top of it.
Oh, they're not
beautifully done.
They're not going to get out of there. They're not going to get out, unfortunately, for the Meads 15. Well shut down, like you say. Coogan come through the middle legally. And a few fellas out there saying, nice, Trev. It was very nice work. Yep, so Craig Jeffries and his team will look to have a little bit of a yak. I'd say they'll have a fair idea already of where they want to head and who they want to select.
They've definitely got a hard job to select this year, Dan. Even young Josh White has put his hand up.
Oh, a little kick in behind. I think this is Feta Purcell. Oh, Abu Duwai is going to run right over the top, or at least he tried to run over the top of Reese Lightning. Barnes, nice shift.
There goes Mali Muli.
Mali Muli getting on the outside of Delane Bell, but Delane Bell hangs on, brings him down.
Quick ball again for the Moose. Abu Duwai takes it to the line. Well, have they lost it? They've lost it. Nathaniel Smith's got that out of there.
Here we go.
Oh, Julian Gilding with the clearance. Not often you see a hooker put his foot to the ball.
Oh, some nice footwork there. Oof. Boys are ready for full time, I think, based off that.
Self-commentary out there.
Oh, no words. Wee bit messy there as we come towards the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think just a bit of cramp there for Diego.
Pretty average sort of a touch finder there from Josh White, but they'll take it. The Moose 15 calls of a full line out from the Brains Trust as they walk in here. So maybe looking for a bit of a maul here. Case Muller comes back on for Tamaki Kupa. She's had a good shift today. And Forsaki gets up, challenged by Bradley Jeffries, but he gets it. Oh, some nice wide play here. Mali Muli. Oh, nice little offload there. Oh, great continuity here from the Moose 15.
A Fijian flair right there for you folks. Wide ball from Malamuli. Nathan Bates, he only knows one way and that's straight up the guts.
Nice carry from Batesy. As I think that's Purcell into halfback. Oh, unlucky for the Moose. Unlucky. Dig has a look at his time. Couple more minutes to play, Dig. Couple more minutes. Loving the messages of support and great feedback coming live from the commentary box. Oh, we appreciate it. We might have to start a page, like I said. Don't get me started, Kana. Goodness me. We have... Wow.
Oh, if we do any better, Sky Sport might be looking there, mate.
We'll be on the road. Lockie will be... Lockie will want a part of that action, most definitely. Oh, nice scrum again from the Moose. As we're talking absolute rubbish, Mali Muli sets off.
And he's over.
And he's there.
A double for the big fella, Josevata Malemoli. And I'd hate to be in his way running that close to the line.
Yes. Arms and legs everywhere.
And muscles on top of muscles. He's a big lad. But he's put his team even. Even with the Meads lads with about 2.5 left on the clock. And it is Josh White to take a shot at the sticks to put his team ahead with 2.5 left.
Oh, goodness me. I forgot about the scoreboard. Well, something on the line here. 22 all. We've got it as 2.5 minutes to play. Maybe less, who knows. Josh White from Taumarunui comes in. Oh, looks like he's dragged it.
He has, he's pulled that left. But he's had a pretty solid game today though, Josh White.
I've been pretty solid with his core roles, eh? He's continued on his form. Taumarunui. It's good to see these young fellas having a crack at the Rams, and you know, at worst you make a Bighorns team and you keep honing your craft, keep honing your trade and your skills, and you come back, keep coming back.
We're going to go for a scrum there. Moose ball. Even though the entire line there from Meads was in front of the kicker, but we won't worry about that. We'll push forward to the scrum. And that Moose scrum has been dominant today.
1 minute to go here, folks, as we have it on the live stream clock.
Definitely some new look front rows from last year's Rams side. That's for sure, Dan.
Yep, well, Mikey Bryant, he's sort of been understudy a wee bit in the last couple of years in the front row, but you'd think
What a scrum.
you'd think he'll be back to really push for a good crack at the Rams this year. As Reece Ellery scoops up on this. Can they shut him down? Yes, they can.
It's a good tackle there from Tyrone Pico.
Oh, there's space here. Namira Kupa, nice little offload, taking it to the line. And Bradley Jeffries is taking it to ground. Oh, Rangi screaming for it. Wickham Darlington with the long ball out to Delane Bell. Oh, TP's called the forward pass. TP. Oh.
It didn't look too bad for him up here.
Oh.
The questionable one, that one.
The game and the balance. And TP puts the flag out. Oof.
As we tick over the 80th. They will pack another scrum. We're now into referee's time. And I don't think the Moose boys will have a problem packing another one.
Yeah, Mikey Bryant, he's back for another run, and I'd like to think he can make this Ram selection. He'll really feature this year. He's a nice nuggety little prop who just does his job. He's got a good little ball carry as well.
I'd say so, with a couple of the bigger props from last year missing, in terms of Danny Ross, not around this year.
Yep.
As well as Dennis and Tyrone Pico with a big charge. But it's definitely a new look front row, and probably a much shorter front row, which is not a bad thing at all.
Flip me days. Diogo Rangi has gone down the blind side there to come in. They've come open. He's left a big gaping hole. So luckily for the Meads 15, they're able to shut that down fairly quickly. But there's still space on here.
Oh, unlucky. It was good hands from Travis, not picked up though from Apeti Matai.
Joycey flicks it wide to Kopa. Smith digging in. Morley, he's been quiet down the back end of the second half. A few good carries early on. Case Muller, well, good little carry for the young fella. They're not happy. Moose man in the side. Oh, Smith taps and goes. Bradley Jeffries. Oh. Joycey on the hip, and he goes himself. Smith, Tarangi. Oh, Talamoli. Yeah, the competitor in me would be signalling for the sticks, but I don't think the boys really care about the result. 22 all.
Yeah, if it was for me, if it was up to me, I'd be going for the sticks for the bragging rights as well there, Dan.
Oh,
But the big fella has other ideas, straight up the guts.
Talamoli trying to do it himself there. Blue man over the ball. Slow ball. They keep going down the blind side here. It's Sammy. Oh no. Oh yeah, maybe Sammy Robertson again. Smith, the lane bell. Trying to find space himself. Trying to pierce the Moose defence. Oh, he's unstoppable. Has Morley got it? No, he hasn't. Smith digs in again. Wickham Darlington has a go down the left.
We've done well to keep it in there.
Oh, Baven Brown, surely. Surely, I think that's B. Yes, it is. Baven Brown Jr.
I don't know how they kept that in, but they kept that in. Nathaniel Smith recycled it back inside to Baven Brown. Straight through the cap. Beautiful to watch.
Yeah, they kept shaping down that left side, kept going blind, coming back, going blind, coming back, going again. Eventually they break the Moose defence down through Baven Brown Jr. He's hard to stop at the best of times. Old B. He's going to take the conversion here. Oh, bit of a toe hack. Brought a smile to the face of
You sure that wasn't a prop?
Tony Prestige. Oh, I don't think it was, mate.
But there you have it. Yeen score 27-22 to the Meads 15 over the Moose 15.
Well, Kana, what's your summation of all of that? We've seen some pretty good footy out there really today, and it was the same last year up in Waihihi for our trial. Saw some good footy, some good clean and especially attacking intent. What's your read on today, mate?
Well, it's been one of those games where it's been really, really good running footy. Players have put their hands up saying, right, I want to be in that team. There are multiple players from both the Meads and the Moose side. But overall, we're in good hands here in the King Country. Plenty of depth in the back line, plenty of depth in the forward pack. And I think we're shaping up to have a really good Heartland season this year.
Yeah, it's been a day. It's been a day here in Taumarunui. Cherry Grove has hosted us today. Thank you to the Taumarunui Eels and the local community. Always good to come down here, especially when it's a blue sky, nice sunny day. We await Craig Jeffries and his coaching team to make their decisions around the Ram squad for 2023. The Heartland Championship starts August the 12th. King Country Rugby will look to name the team fairly early on next week once we get our list through from Craig Jeffries. He's just going to round all the boys up and have a talk, but awesome to have you join us today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage. We will be back in the coming weeks. Look forward to the start of the Heartland Championship season with the Rams. Thanks, Kana. Over and out.
Thanks for having me. Mō te ora.